practice time between games?
A little bit.
Playing the team that you just played, are there specific things you wanted to adjust with the chance you had yesterday?
Oh yeah, no, we'll try to adjust a lot of things. How we played the first time, but I don't think I'll say it here, But yeah, I mean, we got a whole different team from them. I mean, it's just different things. Yeah.
Do you stick with the same mix with Daniel as the backup at 4?
Yeah, right now, yes. Yep.
When
things go bad, there's not a whole lot to ask, is there?
well, it helps that the game starts at 5.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
That's good too. Rick was talking about again that deep Western Conference.
Right.
Have you seen times where teams have gone from, hey, lottery, that's it, they're rebuilding, to, I know there are factors. They're not just the Mavericks. There's others as well who went from nowhere near the playoffs to how do you leave them out?
Well, free agency can do that. You get a couple of good players. They got 2 good ones, Doncic and drafted, but also DeAndre comes over. So obviously, it doesn't take a whole lot to turn a team around. Sometimes one piece will do it. Other teams that were young are getting better as they get older. They're in the mix. So there's just a lot of good teams in the West, and it's close right now with everybody. We're toward the end, but close to the first. When
a good team is scuffling, as yours has been, is that a good reminder that it gets, what's that expression, it gets late early?
Yeah, is that Yogi Bear or somebody? No, for sure. I mean, we understand the urgency. It's just now we just got to do it. Obviously, Utah, we did not do it, and hopefully today we'll come out with a lot more urgency and just be able to sustain it. We haven't been able to sustain it for 48 minutes. It's been pretty good first half. Sometimes second quarters, but third quarter's been a disaster. Different things like that. So we're just trying to figure out how to sustain it for 48.
Mike, in these fast-paced NBA games, what do you look for from your players when you feel like you need to call a timeout and things like that?
I don't really like to call timeouts. We have veteran players that know what we want to run. But if we do, it's probably to remind them we're going to get our pace up. Sometimes our pace gets slow. Sometimes you just do it just to break momentum a little bit for the other team. But for the most part, we just like to run it back at them. I got 2 of the best playmakers in the world, so I'm not going to draw up something that they don't have in their head, something better than I got. So I trust them, and I trust them to break runs up with their stellar play.
What are some of the difficulties in facing a team like Dallas who has such a deep bench that knows how to play well together?
Well, there you go. You just answered your question. They play very well together, and last game a bunch of guys hurt us, and they have all kinds of weapons and answers, and they're fast, and then you, like I said, you throw the 2 new guys in, Doncic and DeAndre, and they're a formidable team. They play well. Rick's always done a good job. Now he's got weapons to show what good job he has been doing.
Coach, throughout the years you've had battles against Rick, playoffs, and can you talk about what do you tell your team to prepare to face a team of his coaching style? What are some things that you point out?
No, we don't. No, we prepare our team to play the best the Rockets can play. I don't care who we're playing. We have our style, the way we play, and we'll make some adjustments defensively a little, depending on personnel and what's out there. But to say we tailor something against what Rick does, not really. Just try to get them to be aware that they're pushing here, pushing there, and they're going to do this. But other than just knowing the plays they're going to run and try to defend them.
You mentioned Doncic a couple of times. What's the biggest thing that jumps out?
Well, shot-making ability, his maturity at age 19, just an unbelievable talent that early, that good, that mature. Kind of saw it in Europe, but then he's translated over here. It's impressive.
You've been around a long time. Does it ring a bell?
Well, you mean I'm old? Is that what you want to say? That's a nice way. I appreciate it.
Does it ring a bell? Does this play mirror anybody that you've seen in the past?
Doncic?
Yeah.
It's hard to compare people. I've never liked that. I don't think anyone with his ability can do what he does. But that doesn't mean that other European players come on with Carlisle. As you know, with Dirk, and they're different. Everybody's a little different. Everybody's got their talents, and he maximizes whatever he does. Now, just to see the longevity of a career and all that, but right now it's very promising.
Luka's a pretty skilled player. Do you think that Europe does a really good job of make sure they develop their skills no matter how big or tall they are?
Without a doubt. They're really good at it, and they've been at it for years. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you. Okay, thank you.